As Marie Lombardi once wrote Caroli and I, that's Carol, my wife, a note after we had won our first Super Bowl: enjoy it now, because fame is fleeting. And she wrote again, enjoy it while you can. If there's anything we've ever done that I'm particularly proud of, I would have to say that the perpetuation of the greatness of the Raiders, to take a professional football team and give it a distinct characteristic that's different from all others.
The autumn wind is a pirate, blustering in from sea. With a rollicking song, he sweeps along, swaggering boisterously.
I had a dream that someday I would build the finest organization in professional sports. I had certain philosophies of my own that had to become part of whatever I was to do. And that was, number one, what I call the vertical game. We were going to stretch the field vertically. When we came out of the huddle, we weren't looking for first downs. We didn't want to move the chains. We wanted touchdowns. We wanted the big play, the quick strike. It's number one to say you want to do that. It's number two to say that you have the players to do it, but it's number three to do it. To do it on first down of any football game for that defense that you're playing against. For those cornerbacks who play out there on the corners, to know that the Raiders that are coming at you, they're coming at you on top, and they've got the speed to do it, and they will do it. It's like having the bomb and being willing to drop it. The adage that goes around in professional football, and I hear everyone say it, take what they give you. That all sounds good to everybody, but I always went the other way. We're going to take what we want. The defensive theory evolved early on in the 60s. To number one, pressure. Put pressure on the pocket. We do believe that this is a game psychologically of intimidation and of fear. I don't mean cowardly fear, but fear. And I think this, that somewhere within the first 5 to 10 plays of a game, the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. That alone sets a tempo for a game. Play hard, try not to make mistakes, but don't worry about mistakes, because there's only one thing that counts: just win. Commitment to excellence. Is a commitment to excellence. The flame that would burn brightest here is the will to win. Is the will to win. Is the will to win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
The great games we've played in, we could get the greatest coaches, the greatest players. We may take a player in who has been a failure somewhere else, but it's predicated on bringing them into an environment that can inspire in them the will to do great. And they have done great.
Stout back, looking right now. He'll never look again. Not this time, as Alzado gets another sack.
We went into many of the predominant black schools to take a lot of the players. We called it an untapped reservoir.
And the Raiders, behind these blockers, Shell, Upshaw, they block out the center.
We wanted to win. We wanted the best players. We weren't interested in who they were or exactly where they came from.
Almost 2/3 of the NFL players are black, but there has never been a black head coach in pro football.
But those white traditionalists who controlled the game are being replaced by more pragmatic owners, led by Al Davis of the Los Angeles Raiders.
I think if any guy will be able to do it, it would probably be Al Davis. I'm for you, Al. My hat's off to you.
It's not important to be consistent. It's important to be right.
The Los Angeles Raiders made that move yesterday, and Shell is their new head man.
One thing you got to understand is the only way to play this
this game is you got to get down in the dirt and get nasty. Let's go.
Art Shell has won in his Raider debut. He is no longer the first black coach in the NFL. He's just a winning coach right now.
I'm going to dominate if I can, other than maybe life or death, the things that I want. I'm going to dominate them.
And he looks and throws. Intercepted by the Oakland Raiders. Willie Brown at the 30, 40, 50. Oh, man, Willie. He's going all the way. Touchdown, Raiders.
The Oakland Raiders, more than anybody else, have what you'd call a really conglomeration of misfits because these guys came from everywhere. Somehow they put it together. Awful lot of credit's got to go to John Madden and Al Davis, too.
The Oakland Raiders were magnificent on that football field today, and to the people and the community in Oakland, we're proud to represent you and we intend to hold it.
Back is Plunkett. Time to throw. Deep to the end zone to Branch. It is caught by Branch. Touchdown Raiders.
This was our finest hour. This was the finest hour in the history of the Oakland Raiders. To Tom Flores, the coaches, and the great athletes, you were magnificent out there today.
Marcus Allen, play on which he should have lost 5 yards, and he goes 74 to score.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. That's one. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.